Now on CoastTV News.
Wind damage on the coast as a blustery breeze batters buildings and trees.
Winterfest in Ocean City, minutes away from opening. What you'll see once it does.
Contamination concerns, some locals worried after lead found in Milford service pipes.
We've dried out after a batch of rain. Winds have continued to bustle and hustle and push through the area, and now have pushed us through some extreme droughts in some portions of the state.
This is CoastTV News at 5.
The Rehoboth Beach Christmas tree down again. What the city is doing to keep it up for good. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with the power of wind going toe-to-toe with the magic of Christmas.
Within 24 hours, the Rehoboth Christmas tree went up and then down. And that same wind causing all kinds of damage in the area. Joining us live in Rehoboth Beach now is Coast TV News reporter Brandon Ferguson. Brandon, the good news, the tree, it's back up.
Maddie, a crane came earlier this morning to help put the tree back in its rightful and upright place. And the city are using these chains to help it stay where it belongs. But the damage wasn't limited to the popular pine. Wind causing damage on Delmarva. On your screen now is what people saw early this morning in Rehoboth Beach, the Christmas tree down. But people felt the effects of this wind, from siding coming off houses in Long Neck to trampolines wrapped around poles in Georgetown. But for people like John Wright, he says he's lucky his house had no damage.
I heard all the stories this morning about the rain and the wind, and I didn't hear a thing. I slept through the whole thing.
Here in front of Sussex Tech, a roadwork sign just went down. When we got here a few moments ago, it was hanging on by a thread. And on your screen now, you'll be able to see it in the middle of Route 9. According to our Coast TV meteorologist, wind gusts hit upwards of 50 miles an hour last night. But that made no difference to Mike Fusca.
Yeah, I did not hear the windstorm at all. I didn't even know there was one.
Cleanup begins for some as the wind keeps blowing. Back here in Rehoboth, the city are using these chains and other measures around the tree to help it stay up for another windy night along the coast. In Rehoboth Beach, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
And if you're feeling a little deja vu about this story, there's good reason for that. Last year, the Rehoboth Bandstand Christmas tree, it snapped in two. In 2023, all was going smoothly with the transport of the 40-foot tree until the tree was lifted off the trailer. The city ended up making the best of a bad situation and just used the upper 2/3 of the tree, which measured about 25 feet tall. And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what's your biggest concern about wind?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen. You can see 45% say power outages, 45% say property damage, 3% say hazardous driving, and 7% say, well, like we saw in Rehoboth, falling trees.
They can do that. Now, if you want to go vote, it's easy to do. Go to coasttv.com or use our Coast TV mobile app. And with wind in mind, we're taking a live look outside into the Laurel area. Can't tell if it's blustery or not, but our chief meteorologist, Paul Williams, sure can.
Yeah, and we sure can remind you that whether you're watching, of course you're watching because you always watch here, of course, but we let you know about the significant problems with the gale wind warnings that we had active, and so we're still mindful of that. But take a look at some of the stats from yesterday. 51 mile per hour wind gusts recorded in Lewis, Dewey Beach, 48 mile per hour wind gusts, 44 in Seaford, 41 Dover, 40 in Dagsboro, and 31 mile per hour gusts recorded in Georgetown. Now, as far as where we stand right now, wind gusts are coming out of the west-northwest, 25 at the Indian River Inlet, 20 for us in Millsboro, just to highlight those two. But those winds have had a dramatic effect on the drying out effect, because this is an update on what's happening. We are under severe drought, but now we have extreme in Lewis and Milford. Now, I want to say something real quick. This actually doesn't include the rain we just experienced. So as this is updated every Thursday, they kind of get the information on Tuesday, then they come out with a new graphic on Thursday. But this is a bit of a delayed situation, but it still lets us know that we are in the midst of a significant drought. This has been the driest autumn ever. I mean, we're looking at currently we're just over an inch. The driest autumn ever was actually in 2001, just over 2.5 inches of rain. And the driest 3-month period, well, that happened this year, only 2.25, close, just shy of 2.25. So we've been drier than usual. So it makes sense that we have been under the extreme umbrella as it pertains to drought. We'll talk more about additional wind on the way coming up in a moment. To then, back to you, Maddie.
Thank you. New today, Maryland has lifted its statewide ban on outdoor burning. The Department of Natural Resources says this comes after a review of ground conditions and recent rain. Now, as of now, as Paul was just showing us, Delaware still has its conditions and its ban in place.
In a surprise move today, President-elect Trump's controversial pick for Attorney General Matt Gaetz withdrawing his name. The former congressman writing that his confirmation was, quote, unfairly becoming a distraction to the critical work of the Trump-Vance transition, unquote. Gaetz faced stiff opposition amid allegations of sexual misconduct and drug use that he's long denied. He was on Capitol Hill just yesterday with Vice President-elect J.D. Vance trying to drum up support for the senators tasked with confirming nominees.
I think the message from this current nomination being pulled is that we are taking our job seriously.
Gaetz resigned from the U.S. Congress in a letter that was read on the House floor last week. It's unknown yet if he's going to try to take back his seat.
The city of Milford has found lead in water pipes, and people living there are certainly concerned. The city just sent out a notice to the people who live there. CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken is in our newsroom. And Emma, the city says drinking water is safe and lead-free, but some people are not so sure.
Maddie, this is a copy of the letter that the city sent to almost 3,000 citizens, and in it, it says the city's entire water pipe may be lead. Jill Lewandowski works in Milford. She's concerned about lead-contaminated pipes in the city.
Being quite honest, I might be getting some gallon jugs of water for a while just to make sure that I'm okay, or maybe getting my own water tested to see what the levels read in the water in my home.
The city says right now they know of 3 lines that for sure have lead, 114 lines have lead risk, and 2,740 lines have unknown materials. The city says they plan to begin replacing the 3 lines that were found to have lead using federal grant money, and over the course of this next year, they will test the lines that are unknown. Milford Mayor Todd Collada says the drinking water in the city is safe.
There's no lead in our system, that we know, as far as, lead in the water. And the more you run the water through your house, those lines, consistently clean themselves out. So there's really no concern of lead there.
The notices were sent out to those in Milford because it was federally mandated. Milford says it will replace all lead and lead risk lines by 2037. Back to you guys.
Today, a Georgetown company, Great Outdoor Cottages, celebrated building their 1,000th tiny home. The company is working to create affordable and workforce housing units for all along the Eastern Shore. CEO Matt Kreuter says the future of alternatives for housing is bright.
We're going to continue to expand and continue to build newer, more interesting and innovative houses and really try to attack this problem as best we can.
The company milestone was celebrated with a team meal and turkeys for the upcoming holiday.
Millions of people will take to the skies next week to travel for Thanksgiving. And Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is predicting it could likely be a record-breaking holiday travel season. The nation's top U.S. transportation and aviation chiefs are assuring holiday travel will be safe and efficient. The FAA is also testing new surveillance systems at some of the nation's busiest airfields. The goal is to improve situational awareness for air traffic controllers.
We can take and have taken a number of steps to make travel better. The efficiency of flights themselves, the facilities at the airport that you use before and after you're on board, and of course the new expansive passenger protections that we have secured.
Buttigieg went on to say that billions of dollars have been awarded to help airports add more check-in counters, build faster security checkpoints, and improved baggage claims. The holiday season, it's begun, and the first day of Ocean City is minutes away from
That's
opening.
right. That is the annual Winterfest of Lights just about to open.
CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappe is live there. Kevin, lots of holiday joy this year.
Charlie, Northside Park is almost about to be filled with lights, and just like last year, people will be able to walk under these lights as well as interactively step on them and press them. Along with that, there's going to be trees that will be lit up. And also, after you enjoy your fun walkthrough, you get to meet Santa Claus inside. Now, this is free for today and today only. So if you want to stop by, the lights will be turned on at 5:30 and will stay on until 9:30 p.m. tonight. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
Kevin, thank you. And speaking of the holidays, during this time of year, our Bless Our Children campaign works to bring Christmas spirit to everyone. And we've already raised over $60,000. If you want to donate, you can visit blessourchildren.org.
Having a rough week? Maybe cheer up a little bit with your weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV. We've got personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up now for free at coasttv.com/signup. Still to come, a routine fossil hunt uncovering what could be a 100-year-old coffin at the Chesapeake Bay. The mystery investigators are now trying to solve.
And with winds continuing to be gusty and a wake of wind chills in the 20s for Friday morning, it's going to be cold and blustery, and throughout the Northeast, we got a touch of snow here and there, but will that touch us? That's the question that will be answered with your full forecast.
First, help for the holidays, how one organization helps out families in need during a difficult time of year. That's up next.
First State Chevy salutes our heroes all month long with discounts for military personnel, first responders, and their families. Thank you for your service.
Red Tide savings up to $5,000 and 0% financing.
Red Tide savings up to $1,500 and 3.9% financing.
We have a great selection of GM certified pre-owned vehicles that come with a GM bumper-to-bumper warranty.
Stop in or find us on the web at firststatechevy.com.
We are First State Chevy in Georgetown, where we put you, the customer, first. Together, let's drive.
Farmers are superheroes, true conservationists. We are using soil health practices to help fight climate change. Soil health farmers are working today to protect tomorrow, using regenerative agriculture and climate-smart practices like no-till and cover crops to improve soil health. Healthy soils sequester carbon, improve water quality, and produce sustainable, nutrient-rich food. Soil health farmers are working today to keep Delmarva a beautiful place for generations to come.
Act fast. It's an extreme internet deal. Low prices, high speeds, and big bonuses. Switch now and get Internet 250 for $19.99 a month for a year. Experience download speeds up to 250 meg. Plus, get our advanced Wi-Fi with Eero free for a year. A free Zumo Streambox for all your entertainment needs. And a $100 Amazon.com gift card. Level up your internet. Hurry, call 844-EXTREME2 to save.
Hi, I'm Delaware Insurance Commissioner Trinidad Navarro. Making decisions about your Medicare coverage can be difficult. So, the Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau is here to help. Thousands of Delawareans with Medicare come to us for free one-on-one assistance with navigating the complex and confusing insurance system. We can help you too. Call our Delaware Medicare Assistance Bureau at 302-674-7364 today.
With the holidays right around the corner, one of the best ways to spread joy is to give to people in need. Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zapay shows us how people down in Worcester County are doing just that.
Legos, robots, and even a cash register. Those are a few things donated to the Worcester's Gold Helping Hands for the holidays. Worcester Gold is a nonprofit organization that works year-round to help families in need by supplying clothes, diapers, shampoo, and other various things people need. But when the holiday season comes around, they hold a special donation service that allows you to drop off some toys. Nick Cranford, the executive director for Worcester Gold, says they receive hundreds of lists from children, and they try their best to supply them with the toys they ask for, so the families can focus on other things.
They're trying to keep their bills paid and keep their heat on and keep food in the refrigerator. So we love to be able to support those families at this time of year and make sure that they're able to provide toys for their kids so that they can enjoy the same kind of holiday memories that a lot of us were able to enjoy.
Along with donating toys, you could donate money on their website and let the organization use that to shop for more.
I just like to imagine the kids walking out on the morning of and seeing the tree and the presents, and you know, that's the kind of Christmas magic that really motivates me to be able to provide.
If you're looking to spread some joy and give a helping hand, you could donate here and other locations or donate online. I'm Kevin Zappe in Snow Hill, Coast TV News.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Ask about our Refresh for Less Black Friday promotion. A new bath or shower for just $69.95 plus 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
Call our office by December 15th and schedule your free in-home consultation to take advantage of the $69.95 Refresh for Less Black Friday promotion.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
Why wait? Black Friday starts now at Furnitureland. Shop trend without the spend. Recliners just $2.99. Two-piece sleeper storage sectionals just $9.99. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
As temperatures drop, FH Fur invites you to be part of something truly heartwarming, our Fall into Comfort Toy Drive. Through December 15th for only $29, the experts at FH Fur will perform a comprehensive heating system inspection, ensuring your home stays snug through the chilly months ahead. The best part? 100% of the proceeds will go to the United States Marine Corps Reserve's Toys for Tots. Schedule your heating inspection today with FH Fur.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
Fake falls? Construction workers who appear to be deliberately falling on the job. Has a massive insurance scam been exposed? Watch the next Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Wheel is your home for the holidays.
Let's do it. $1 million is in plates. I feel it. It's going to happen.
Thursday at 7 on Coast TV.
Why wait? Black Friday starts now at Furnitureland. Shop trend without the spend. Sofas, $388. Three-piece sectionals, $9.99. Five-piece dining sets, $488. Furnitureland. In style, in stock, in your home today.
When you're close to the land and the sea, you can taste the goodness. The historic Lewis Farmers Market brings farms closer to tables. Meet the growers, talk to the people that milk the cows and pick the perfect apples, organically grown fruits and vegetables, sustainable meats and eggs, artisan breads, and fresh local seafood. The historic Lewis Farmers Market is now in the Lewis Elementary School parking lot on Savannah Road every Saturday from 9 to noon.
Every drop of rain that we receive contributes to pulling us away from the drought situation, but we've been so dry that we're now at severe and even extreme levels of that. Our Gateway Subaru camera, we're going to have scattered cloud cover, temperatures falling to 44 degrees as early as 9 o'clock. We're holding at 49 right now in Milton, Redden, 49 also in Delmar, 1 degree cooler than that in Georgetown and Seaford with scattered cloud cover in place. We have been dramatically dry. For example, we're currently holding at just over an inch, shy of an inch and a quarter. This is the driest autumn ever. Okay, think about this. The driest autumn ever. We've had, only just over 2.5 inches of rain. Now, for the last 3 months, we've set that record. From August to October, we've only had just shy of 2.25. So we've been dry historically. So when you take a look at severe and now extreme drought, it makes sense. I'm quite aware that we had our rain from last night, and that's going to help put at least a little bit of a dent. But we've been so dramatically dry that every little piece helps. But take a look at this from a statistical standpoint. For example, for the month, we are like 1.25, just over 1.25 shy of where we're supposed to be. But for the entire year, we are still 8 inches shy, even after the rain we've already received, of where we should be for this time of the year. And the winds, well, that's actually doing more than just causing some damage and knocking down some trees. It's also drying us out even more. The winds are out of the northwest and moving at about 33 miles per hour out of the west by the time we get to Friday afternoon. So look at these winds continuing with our forecasting models. Very active out of the northwest. So that's a drier wind that's coming out of the northwest, so it's staying that way. Thus, the gale wind warning, watching out for 40 mile per hour wind gusts, stays active along the coast for us in Sussex, as well as a gale wind watch active for us throughout around the rest of the entire area. And overall, this is a system that's creating some snow throughout upper elevations, but not quite reaching us. So believe it or not, still in the middle of a drought. Keep in mind also that it's going to be cold and blustery conditions that's going to kick in. And then we'll have a period of rain for us on Friday night, so hopefully that will put a dent in some things. Temperatures in the 30s overnight with partly cloudy skies, so it's going to be a bit on the chilly side. Now, as we go into tomorrow, watching out for that rain to possibly kick back in by 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We could get some stormy weather in here, but it's going to feel like freezing Friday morning. I'm going to say that one more time in case you in the back didn't catch that. It's going to feel like freezing Friday morning. And then we will have the likelihood of scattered showers. So it's going to be wet and cold. So that combination is going to happen for us. But as we go into Saturday, things will clear out for us a little bit better and a little bit nicely. And the amount of rain, not looking impressive, only about 1/4 inch at best. And overall, with our weekend planner, we anticipated staying in the 50s, but with the winds out of the west and the northwest, we have cool conditions expected for the next 8 to 14 days in a row. Finally, here's a look at your extended forecast. We may recover a little bit better next week, but we got to get past this uncomfortable Friday and Saturday.
Paul, thank you. Finding fossils like shark teeth, whale bones, and even a human bone along the shores of the Chesapeake Bay, it's not uncommon.
But 2 weeks ago, a Maryland man made an amazing discovery.
Get this, George Oliver from Calvert County was looking for fossils, but what he came across during low tide was a nearly intact coffin with an almost complete human skeleton inside that appears to be at least 100 years old.
I got both the heebies and the jeebies there. After contacting the sheriff's department, Oliver carefully removed the remains and dug up the coffin, concerned about what might happen if it were left there.
Where the coffin came from remains a mystery, but officials say the person might have died due to trauma of some sort to a defect in the skull. Hard to say since they don't have the full skull.
It's a shame that it had to happen the way it happened, but I think it's awesome that at least we found him or her, and now they'll be able to rest, hopefully.
The bones and the coffin will be reinterred at a local church cemetery, though Oliver would prefer to see the coffin preserved.
Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, your game of the night at 7 p.m. UMES will take on Cheney University in women's basketball. That's at 7 p.m. Then at 11, stay tuned for the final score. And coming up, the bird flu virus showing signs of human adaptations. We're going to explain what that means. Stay tuned on CoastTV News at 5.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value, plus no monthly payments until next year. We are professional grade GMC.
Sponsored by Patio Systems, where integrity is the pillar of our craft.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with Patio Systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft. With quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
At Tillman Orthodontics, we love to laugh and smile. Especially during the holidays, when the best memories are made with family and friends.
Whether you choose clear aligners like me
or regular braces like me,
we'll keep you smiling through every family photo, even the goofy ones.
Because orthodontic care isn't just for today. It's a gift from us that truly lasts a lifetime.
This holiday season, transform and celebrate with a brighter smile from Tillman Orthodontics.
Black Friday is now at Vernon Powell.
2,500 pairs half off.
Plus, save 20% off over 100 brands like Extra Tough, Hey Dude, Crocs, and Skechers.
20% off Saucony, Asics, and New Balance.
20% off work boots.
20% off outerwear, apparel, and handbags.
Kendra Scott Marie Newton Jewelry, buy one, get one 30% off. And 30 to 50% off select Pandora. Now through Cyber Monday while supplies last.
Shop early for best selection and support local business.
See more doorbuster deals at vpshoes.com.
I'm proud of you, son. Thanks, Dad. That means a lot. This home wouldn't be possible without the foundational life lessons you taught me. Call Dry Zone. What? To protect your crawl space. This is Delmarva, son. Just like your life, Your home's foundation needs a dry crawl space. Call Dry Zone. They're the oldest and the best. Just like you, Dad.
Protect your largest investment with Delmarva's local choice, Dry Zone, the oldest and the best.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
In your health news, the bird flu virus is showing signs of human adaptations. Scientists say a hospitalized Canadian teen has a virus that has mutated in areas that would actually make it easier to attach to human cells. And there's no indication the virus has traveled beyond the teen, who is in critical but stable condition. Now, disease detectives don't know how the teen got bird flu, since they had no known contact with wild birds.
Right now, more than 167,000 pounds of ground beef have been recalled, and that's due to possible E. coli contamination. The beef was shipped to restaurants nationwide from Wolverine Packing Company. Since the beginning of November 15th, people who had eaten ground beef reported feeling ill in Minnesota. A sample tested on November 20th was positive for E. coli. Impacted items could have been frozen or fresh.
New tonight, actor Jussie Smollett has his conviction for lying about a hate crime overturned. The Illinois Supreme Court acknowledged the significant public interest and dissatisfaction about the original resolution. However, they say they believe it was unjust. In 2021, the actor was convicted for faking a racist and homophobic attack in 2019 and lying to police about it. In 2019, Smollett and the Cook County State Attorney agreed to drop the charges for $10,000 bond and community service.
Here's a live look into Dover. One more look at the forecast is coming up right after this break.
Oh, porches. Hello, aren't you the guy I see on TV, the porch protection guy?
Yeah, I would say.
So they're made of marine grade materials that last for years?
Yeah, I would.
And they say I could use my porch all year round?
I think
and
so.
And they keep the dirt, pollen, and rain and wind out? And the custom made right here locally?
They are.
I got to run, but it was really nice talking to you.
Well, it was nice talking to you too.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
It's Black Friday all month long right here at Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram of Millsboro. We have over 200 new vehicles on the lot ready to be driven home today. This includes options like the 2024 Jeep Compass models starting at just under $30,000. Visit MillsboroCDJR.com now. Explore the deals and our hassle-free shopping online. So don't wait, Preston Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram is bringing Black Friday to you all month long. Cars cost less with Preston.
This Thanksgiving season, Delaware Electric Cooperative is giving $10 million back to the people we are proud to power. Members who received electric service from the co-op in 2012 and 2013 will receive a credit on their November bill. As a not-for-profit utility, the credits are a return on the investment members have made in DEC over the years. Our co-op belongs to you, and we're so thankful to power Central and Southern Delaware.
From our co-op family to yours.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Visit Gateway Subaru this holiday season during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event through January 2nd. With every Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to one of these 5 charities, plus an additional $50 when you choose your hometown charity. And Subaru will donate $5 for every routine service performed. At Gateway Subaru, our customers are the heart of what we do, and we're committed to being a positive force in our community. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Coming up this week on Sunday Night Football, the Philadelphia Eagles. I know we got fans in this area of them. They're going to take on the LA Rams right here on CoastTV. Then stay tuned after the game to watch your hyper-local news.
Our umbrella giveaway winner, Nancy Barter of Cambridge. Congratulations, courtesy of Paul Davis Restoration. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Baird Mandalas, Brockstead, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your extended forecast.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.